What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh, and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Today, we are going to be talking about Pokemon Home updating again. So, if you're unfamiliar, I made a video the other day saying that the Pokemon Home update was supposed to be coming out, I believe, today or 2 days. I don't remember exactly what the original date was. However, they said it was coming out. We were going to be able to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet into Pokemon Home and send Pokemon that already existed in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like Pikachu, Staraptor, things like that, into Scarlet and Violet from previous titles. This was very exciting. The community's been waiting for this a really long time, and then Pokemon said this. We put the cart before the Mudsdale. Earlier, we mistakenly posted the Pokemon Home version 3.0 would launch on May 24th. However, the actual release date is yet to be announced. 3.0.0 is coming soon though, so please continue to follow our pages for more information. So they made this announcement, and then like a day later they were like, jokes on you guys, we screwed up. We don't know why it screwed up. We don't know if it was like a bug that they uncovered or what happened. They tried to make it cute and funny with this silly Mudsdale joke at the start. But needless to say, the community was really upset. I think that's just a general consensus with a lot of the Pokemon community right now. If you're following Pokemon Go, many people are not happy with Pokemon Go right now, myself included. I'm just not enjoying the game like I used to after some recent changes. You know, things like that are just, they're stockpiling. So a lot of the Pokemon community is upset, and this really didn't help the scenario, especially considering, you know, the state that Scarlet and Violet were launched in. As much as I don't care about the performance of these games, a lot of people do on the internet. So this just didn't help any with the goodwill of getting this update out. However, this tweet was made last night. Maintenance to update Pokemon Home to version 3.0 is scheduled to begin on Monday, May 29th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Now, this is going to go all day on the 30th. All day. This is going to take forever because they're going to do staggered updates, well, staggered logins, so that way the servers don't get overloaded when this goes live. They're going to just be like, X number of people are allowed in, X number of people are allowed in at this time, X number of people allowed in here. They're going to do this so that way they don't have the server overload and people can actually get in and utilize the feature. So that's why it says, note this update could take until May 30th, excuse me, at 11 p.m. Pacific time to complete. That's because, like I said, they're staggering it so that way people can actually get in and use it when it goes live for them. Makes sense. This happens with a lot of games. It's just something that definitely needs to be done. But I just think it's so weird that 5 days later, they're like, okay, now we're going to start the update and get things done. Instead of just being like, hey, why make this silly joke and saying we announced the wrong date, and just say something like, oh, we encountered a bug, it's going to take a couple more days, please be patient. I would have been more okay with that than like, we put the cart before the Mudsdale, ha ha ha. Like, it's just a dumb joke. So it's coming. It's coming on the 30th. You probably won't be able to get in until, is there a 31st in this month? I don't even know. You probably won't even be able to get in until the following day after the 30th. So that's something to note right there. Just be aware of that fact. It's exciting. I do want to briefly touch on something that I mentioned in the previous video. Let me scroll back down here. Hold on. Let me find it. So this image, I brought up this image and I talked about it. So I mentioned in the previous video that you would only be able to send Pokemon into Pokemon Home from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's not entirely correct, and I want to address that. So from Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Go, those Pokemon can only go to Pokemon Home. They cannot go back. With all the other games that you see the double arrows on, they can go back and forth as long as the Pokemon exists in that game. So like, for example, currently in Scarlet and Violet, we don't have Groudon, so you can't move a Groudon from Sword and Shield into Scarlet and Violet, you know what I mean? Eventually when DLC gets added and Groudon gets added, you'll be able to do that, but not at this particular moment in time. Now, with the case of Let's Go Eevee, someone made a comment on this. I don't remember who, but I appreciate whoever did. Let's Go Eevee is a very special case. So you can send Pokemon into Pokemon Home and you can send them back, but only if they have not touched another Pokemon game. They have to have gone from Let's Go Eevee into Pokemon Home and then directly back. If they go into Sword and Shield, if they go into Brilliant Diamond, if they go anywhere else, they cannot go back into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But if you transfer, say you're Mewtwo from Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu into Pokemon Home and then send it back, you will be able to do that. But again, if it touches another game, it's done. You can't send it back to Let's Go Eevee. So just something to note there. I wanted to kind of correct that here in this video. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think they're going to get delayed again? Are you excited for this? Let me know all that in the comments below. But if you enjoyed the video at any point, leave a like and subscribe. I will have a bunch of guides covering the new Pokemon Home stuff, you know, like getting the new hidden ability starters that they're going to be mystery gifting, doing a bunch of stuff like that for Pokemon Home. So don't worry, and I already have a bunch of guides for Pokemon Home regardless on the channel if you need to know any information regarding it. So check out the Discord, people over there hanging out playing Pokemon all the time, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.